Mama, I look back on, and I was like, yo, che, what, che, yo, That's cool. Wait, let me go grab something real quick. Today, our stream is gonna be a little bit different. From in the intro, gonna be a little bit different. Around like 10 minutes, special for us Christians. Understand? Wait, let me be back. Okay, check. Go. Okie dokie, chat. Let me make this full screen so that it does not confuse you all. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So, chat. Today we'll be reading the Bible. Okay. Slowly though, slowly. Meaning that I'll do one verse each and every day from today. Trust me, chat. It's gonna be great for us. For forever, chat, until we're done with this Bible. So yeah, it's going to be very long and nice journey for us into knowing God. This is the Holy Bible. Helps you know God better, Jesus, and all things that were happening in the Bible. So a lot of TikToks like, what is this? Encouraged me, if I can say, to do this. You understand, chat? So first, it's this. I don't know if I can read this, but I'm gonna read the first verse for y'all. Okay, chat? Yes, chat. Let's go, chat. So the first verse, chat, is Genesis. This, okay? The first verse is Genesis. Okay, chat? So yeah, I'm gonna be knowing the Lord better. This give us around like 10 minutes that we're gonna pray the let me switch off the phone so that I don't pay attention to the phone. This is God's moment, okay, chat? One thing about our generation, chat, I heard this from TikTok. I'm not saying this comes from me. I heard this from TikTok. This generation, whenever it comes to God or Christianity, they put their phones first. You understand? Let's say now there's a phone and a Bible. A phone and a Bible. They say choose between the two. People will choose this. Understand, chat? So yeah, let's put away the phone, switch it off. We're gonna be reading the first verse. Sorry, partially, and also I'll be taking notes too, cause yeah, credit to, I think it's Elise or Emil, something like that, chat. This other girl who does this like Bible verses and stuff like that, for you to know the Lord more, and I think this is gonna help me through this other battle actually. And I heard that you cannot win a battle without putting God with you, you understand? And that's like sort of not really, but the mistake that I was including in my journey, you understand? I said God help me, but I didn't have that full faith, you understand? So yeah, this is gonna help me a lot. So I'll be taking notes with this highlight. I'm not sure if it's gonna do the most with it, because it might, like, you see on the other pages it's gonna show the highlight. Let me check. Yeah, sort of right. So nah, the highlight is not a good idea. Let me just use pen. So here's also my ruler, chat. So yeah, around 10 to 20 minutes with God. Then yeah, we're gonna pray. And yeah. So first, let me read for your Genesis, the beginning. Okay. Yes, the beginning. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. That's true. Now the earth was formless and empty, meaning that nothing was there, bro. Like animals, people, whatever, the earth. But it was the earth with, like, what can I say, with the earth's crust and everything, like that. The earth's surface. Let me just say that. And it was with darkness all over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Okay, let me like, I wish I had another camera so that y'all can see, understand, but I don't. Okay, chat. Okay. I feel like this is important for me to know, you understand? And God said, let there be light, and there was light. God saw that the light was good and separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. Okay, we all know this is like how we start. Okay, chat. Every day we're gonna go through the Bible. We're gonna mark where we ended and all of that. Chat. And there was evening and there was morning and the first day. And God said, let there be expanse between the waters to separate water from water. Oh, okay. Wait, I don't fully understand this. I'm gonna read it again and put a question mark, like sort of like a symbol. Okay. Like, wait, chat. Okay, yeah. I put a question mark next to it so that I can come back later to understand it. So yeah. Let me read it again so that maybe I can like freshen up. Because you must read for understanding, not read for the sake of reading. Understand? So yeah. And God said, let there be an expanse between the waters to separate the waters from water. Maybe you would understand it, but I don't. So God made the expanse and the separated water under the expanse from the water above it. Can I please read that again? So God made the expanse and separated the water from the expanse from the water above it. Oh, okay. Now I understand it. And it was so. God called the expanse sky. Oh, this is like sort of about the firmament and stuff like that. Okay. Now I fully understand, chat. Okay. And called it the sky. And there was evening and there was morning. And there was the second day. Okay. And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered to one place and let the dry ground appear. Oh, okay. Interesting, okay. And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters, he called them seas. Okay. Get it, I get it. And God saw that it was good. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let me underline that. Okay. Then God said, let the land produce vegetation. Meaning that for people in the future, because I know no one is watching right now. So for people in the future who'd be like, who don't understand, vegetation means like, wait, did I forget the meaning of vegetation? Wait. I mean, I think sort of like photosynthesis, or no, like plants, trees, all those stuff, okay? And then let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants, and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to the various kinds. And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seeds according to the kinds. Wait, no. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good, and there was evening and there was morning, the third day, okay? And God said, let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark seasons, days, and years. And let them be lights in the expanse of the sky to give light on earth. And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day and lesser light to govern the night. I feel like it's like where the moon enters, where like at night you see there's the moon and the sun's light reflects to us. Okay, now understand. Okay. He also made the stars. God set them in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth. You see us correct. To govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw it that it was good. And there was evening and there was morning the fourth day. And God said, let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the sky. So basically, he created birds and living creatures. So some live on the earth's surface and some fly, you understand, chat? And then also God said, let the no. God created the great creatures of the sea and every living moving thing with which the water teems according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. Okay. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them and said, be fruitful and increase the number, and fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth. Okay. And there was evening and there was morning the fifth day. And God said, let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind. And it was so. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. Of course, everything about the world is good. Most of it, understand, chat, because there's a lot of secret societies that run this world and stuff like that. But we're not gonna dwell on that today, understand. Maybe in the Bible they'll talk about that, because I hear that also on TikTok, understand. Then God said, let us make man in our own image, in our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea, and the birds over air, over the livestock, over all earth, and over all creatures that move along the ground. Okay. So God created man in his own image, and the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish over the sea and the birds over the air, and over every living creature that moves on the ground. Okay, I think I'm reading too fast. But also going on a nice pace, chat. Understand? So far, I fully understand this verse. You understand, chat? Then God said, I'll give you every seed-bearing plant on the surface of the whole earth, and tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds of the earth, and all the creatures that move on the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it. I give every green plant for food, and it was so. Okay, chat. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening and there was morning, the sixth day. I believe that the seventh day there was just the day of rest, understand, chat? So yeah. Thus the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. By the seventh day, God had finished the work he was doing. So on the seventh day, he rested from all his work. You see, chat, I know the Bible, understand? This part is like the basic part where not everyone should know, but most of us should know, you understand? Because it's quite common in church, we all know that. At school, in our first grade, they tell us about God. Most schools, because my school is a Christian school, but not too much Christian, but it's also a Christian school, understand, church? And God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all the work of creating that he had done. Okay, chat, I think we're done with this verse. So far I understand that the Lord created living creatures, the earth, it was with darkness, and then he said, let there be light, and there was light. He created also what birds so that they can fly and hover over the ground. Also, God rested on the seventh day, you understand? So yeah, I understand this. So we're gonna be praying the prayer that most of us know, but so far, chat, I think I forgot about it. As I say, I think that my faith with the Lord just broke apart. But I pray each and every single day. My prayer, then this other prayer, then the the, the, the common prayer that we prayed at school. So can I please search it up and check if I was praying the right what is this? The right prayer when I went to sleep, you understand, chat? So you, not that I want to use my cell phone. I can even show you. See right now I'm going on Google. So I'm gonna that the prayer goes like, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Stuff like that, okay, chat? So yeah. So far let me mark, or let me just use a different color where I should start reading tomorrow. Okay, chat. This is okay. Let me use color brown. Yeah, color brown. This one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow will be reading about Adam and Eve. Okay. Our Father. Yeah. Our Father prayer. Okay. Chat, I'll be praying it with y'all, okay? Praying with y'all. Okay. Our Father, wait. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. So that's the part where I felt God each and every day. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. So yeah, chat, please fold your arms and let's pray, okay? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. So yeah, chat, I hope you enjoyed that session where we felt close to God, and I hope that also y'all will get close to God, and we'll be doing this every day. So if you're not gonna stay with me while I do this, you're kindly to leave my stream, but I'm not kicking you out. This stream is gonna be hyped up, but first we started with this. Each and every day we're gonna start with the Bible, the Holy Bible. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this Christian session that we had. So yeah, now let's dive into our stream, okay, chat? But I didn't want to rush it. I understand. So yeah, let me check if anyone's in the chat, but most probably no one's in the chat. You understand, chat? Let's go, chat. I think this is fine, right? It's fine. It's fine. Let me check. I believe that my stream is going on. That's what I know. Yeah. But no one's in the chat. RP Pope Francis, yeah, RP Pope Francis. Someone at least was there on our prayer session, chat. Okay, that's what I'm like grateful for. So, chat, guess what? Today 2 a.m. right, chat? Today 2 a.m. I was playing Roblox, right? There's this other dude just comes in and like says I'm an NPC. Guess what I did? I also lashed out on him. Then I got banned, bro. For like lashing out on someone, bro. He started me, chat, but it's alright, bro. Alright. And chat, I posted a video. Must I react to it? I feel like I'm gonna cringe, chat. Let me go check how many views it has. I know, don't care about the numbers, but I wanna check. Because I posted it like 1 hour ago. Understand? Posted it around like 1 hour ago. My voice is so like my voice is like Anyways, chat, today I'm in a good mood, to be honest. Today I'm in a good mood. Let me put this Bible right over here. Okay. Nah, don't tell me that it's gonna do what it's been doing yesterday, bro. Chat. No ways. No ways. No ways. No ways. 20 minutes in the stream, chat. How does that feel like? Well, it felt like nothing, right? Felt like I took like around 3 minutes with that Bible session, chat.